cardiovascular disease, you might not always think about how it affects other parts of the body that are actually the furthest from the heart. In this week's Matters of the Heart, we learn about a condition that actually causes blockages in the arteries of a person's legs. I worked with photojournalist Bob Rhodes to explain what PAD is and who's prone to the problem. For Betty Cardin of Traverse City, she knew something was wrong, but she couldn't quite figure it out.
Because I misread what was wrong with me. I mean, I thought I was just out of shape.
Simply walking up 3 flights of stairs at work became a daily challenge, and it only became worse.
My legs were just cramping by the time I get up to the top. But I just thought it was because I was out of shape. And so I just stayed that way for years. I mean, I just fought it. I kept thinking if I exercise more, it'll go away.
The problem was it didn't go away. Instead, it became so painful that she finally talked with a physician who explained that she had peripheral arterial disease, or PAD. It's a condition where the arteries of the legs become blocked with plaque. When that happens, blood flow is decreased in the legs, and that's when people become fatigued or have pain when they walk.
It got to a point where I couldn't even walk a half block.
Dr. Roberto Corpus, a cardiologist with Munson Medical Center, says if PAD is not taken care of, it can cause wounds and ulcers, and in a worst-case scenario, lead to amputation.
The initial treatment for PAD is lifestyle modification, dietary modification, a walking program, and medications. Should those measures fail, then there are all sorts of interventional therapies which can improve blood flow through the arteries.
Most of the procedures are non-invasive.
Balloons, stents, atherectomy, which means removal of plaque from the arteries.
There's a little teeny tiny incision about this big, and then they just, it's just simple. They have a thing that just easily goes down through the veins and opens them up, and you know, when he's all done with that, he puts in a stent. I got one about this long in this one leg.
The big question is, who is prone to PAD?
Folks with previous history of blockages elsewhere, as in the heart, the carotid arteries, patients who smoke, patients with diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol.
For Cardin, though, it was the outcome that's had the biggest impact and lets her live an active life once again with her family.
Doing stuff I want to do. You know, art fair, walked all those blocks and stuff with my daughter and my grandson, and I couldn't do that before. I just couldn't. I just would sit on the sidelines and watch them all have fun. And I feel like I've got legs like I had before. They don't look as good, but...
All right, well, switching gears now, taking a look at your forecast this Tuesday morning.